Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the impossible challenge in the Last Flame full version. You might be playing prologue right now, but we have the full version. I'm going to do one explanatory round. It's going to be probably a couple of rounds before we get this beaten. You get to choose two heroes in the beginning, and we're going to go with XZ as a tank. He is working way better than I anticipated recently. When he goes below 50% HP, he gets a shield, equal to 15% of his max HP. If we can then heal him above that again, he gets the shield again, and then we heal him above that again, he gets the shield, and so on. Which kind of gives him like an infinite loop of scaling. That's kind of cool. We could take Zog, who also hands out bonus shields. But what I'm thinking about is going for Joanne, because Joanne does summon, but she also does frost. And I'm looking for the frost hero that scales with Joanne. So that's our plan right now. We have a tank and we have her. Now Elite lose 18% HP on fight, or we gain 75% gold, single time use only, which allows us to get dirty filthy rich. Now we might want to aim for this shop. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, probably this. When I have the one fire. Fighting is simple. Put your units out. Win the fight. Make sure your positioning is correct. And we're hoping for the frost here, Aslo. So Aslo gets stronger for every frost on the opponent. So the more frosts are stacked up, the more exponential damage he deals. A perfect team already. Now we need defense for him, which would be max HP and healing at some point. And we also need spell power, but actually for Aslo, we just need minus mana. So he essentially just casts more, because the more he casts, the more he gets the bonus damage, because again, it scales with the frost. We're going to go for the max HP though first on him, and the defense. Makes him tankier. Defense is percentual reduction of damage. We'll put him, because he throws on the first enemy. That means he hits both straight away. Like, look at him. What a beautiful attack, isn't it? Now, we do need an off tank. Very important. Second tank. He can't be a second tank. I mean, he gives himself shield. In addition, gains shield equal to 5% of his max HP. So he can shield himself, but She could heal, but her heal is so minimal. That being said, she's like the only heal off tank kind of thing we have right now, so we'll take this. 3 mana regen, minus 25 attack speed, but we gain 28% spell power at the start of the fight. That's beautiful, because percentual spell power scaling always works well. Again, we don't actually need a spell power scaling with him, which like really makes him the crazy unit, because he just works fine with anything he has. Now we're going to use our trophies here for 1, 2, 3, 4 to level him up. And they're all useless. The hero's spell power is increased by 10% of their current shield. I mean, more spell power is going to make his ability give him more lifesteal and attack speed, so... Stings, but works. Yeah, you hit all 3. And you can also still change passives around, so that's possible, right? So Daybin Diamond, very good. Thank you for asking. I'm doing some business shebangs in the background. We should take Bear to summon Bear, but if Bear summons Bear... Not so sure about it. I mean, essentially, you use the Teddy, has 125% of Layla's defense, right? And I'm not so happy with Bear working. I mean, gonna have to make her a super tank. None of this is useful. That's spell power. That's mana regen and defense. I mean, spell power does work together with the book we've just gotten. And that's spell power. Yeah, that's a huge spell power gain. So we're gonna do 28% more spell power at the start of the fight. And together with another 70 spell power wand, you're now having him only cost 5 and already get like 225 plus, which essentially doubles his damage. And then he gets 5% more for every frost as well. All heroes gain 3 spell power per max mana on the hero with the highest max mana. 14, not good. Whenever it generates essence, critical strikes, burn, none of these is good. We're going to enchant one of our items, the book, to be even stronger. So that's even more percentual gain. And we're going to reroll the origins. The hero with the highest max HP has an aura dealing spell damage. Every 4 seconds, the 2 heroes with the most shield receive shield equal to 8x the team's total mana regen. If the shield exceeds the hero's max HP, it also increases the max HP of the excess amount. Okay. We're gonna somehow make that work. Now there's a fight happening in a dark cave, and this one is gonna be brutal, and I don't think we can beat it. But we have to try. This is probably one of the hardest fights in the beginning. I doubt we're gonna get it done. But I just simply have to try because the rewards are too good. Everyone takes one. We get 5 to level up. That means we're going to try to make him stronger. The hero's attacks deal ethereal damage equal to... Or every time we cast, the other heroes receive a mana random. It's actually good. Was this single player auto chess with Slay the Spire mechanics? Masa. So we have to fight here single player through the hordes of monsters. I look at his attack speed being minus 50%, Chad. So slow, but his magical damage is so big. We should be, if he casts one more time. Yes. Okay, we did it. That we lost some flame for our dying heroes. That's annoying, but it was worth it. Oh goodness, we can make the attack speed like into non-existence, but he could scale so high. Oh, a double Tome of Dragons. That's so greedy. I'm going with it. Chad, I'm going with it. No attack speed, but all the mana regen. Trade bonuses like in TFT? Nope. You have one passive, Born In. Passives you're rolling, 3 items, active abilities. And then you have to make your team work together hand in hand, which is quite challenging. Okay, we need all of these. I want him to throw his ice bolt. This is going to be like he throws it at the closest target. We need these two. Yeah, well, you need to delete these two first. Then we hope you fight that. And have your bear take on this. We're going to focus on that too. We're going to make you level 2. That gives you... When she gains shield, she gets bonus attack speed. That's actually perfect because she gives herself shield. She gets 2. And now also... gets Omnicrid. I'm going to level her up. And she gets another... summon... Every critical strike, the hero heals for 3% of the hero's max HP and all summons by 1% of the hero's max HP. So she can heal the bear. That's actually nice. And he goes up to gain more spell power. Yeah, more spell power is going to be good for him. Okay, so we're going to like see how slow he's attacking, like barely non-existent. But the amount of actual damage he does, despite like, you know, despite not having any attack speed left. There is something that also scales with attack speed missing. So we're going to be working on not having all the attack speed in the world. There are items, the less you attack. They were against 35% at the start of the fight. Oh, goodness Christ. I need like defensive items. That's the problem. I'm getting only offensive items, but I need to be making sure that my dudes don't die. Yeah, bear attacks there. He goes here. She goes there. We get 3. That doesn't do anything for us. Oh, that's going to be brutal. That dude, they're just scary. So I hope, yeah, the bear taunts it away. And we need more damage from... Oh, did you see that damage? You see that damage? Yes. Swoop them. Okay, my plans are working out. More mana regen would be really nice on him because then he gets the... like a huge chunk of mana regen bonus on him. Spell power and defense. Yeah, he gets spell power and like, right? He gets the defense of her. 125% of that. And with the spell power, he also gets more heal. So spell power and defense is actually perfect. Then we go for mana regen on him. And it's going to be another 35%. Okay, so he's like a menace now. He has 13 mana regen, 126 spell power already, but he gets 35% plus, 28% plus, and 56% plus. We pick a relic and deal 50 damage per frost to the enemy with with most frost, or whenever mana regen generates mana, they have a chance to generate additional mana. And that's insane because he already has the high amount of mana regen, so we can stack this higher, getting more gold. Now I could go for the shop, which I wanted to go for. Yeah. And we're gonna give ourselves 75% money plus to make us really rich. Now we can buy good items. So this is a heal. Whenever the wearer goes below 45, they get healed. That together with another max HP, super good. And we take the cloak that heals for spell power. That paired together with the 6 mana regen wand, and it's actually going to be going on... Well, technically it should go on our highest percentile. Like, technically we should have to kick one item out from him, right? And it should work on him perfectly if we do that with the cloak, because then he has the insane amount of spell power to just heal. But we could also take probably the spell power one and give it to the other lady. And we have another 6 mana regen. The crown is every 6 seconds. The wearer heals all heroes for 5% of max HP, which is nice. But also... I'm not sure. And again, I'm lacking, like, oh, that's -2 mana. That's actually nice. Doing her ability more often. Like, if she goes for the bullet hell. -2 mana. Or regen. Okay. Proceed. First boss fight. Now what we're doing is we're going to take the cloak together with the spell power one. That's for sure. And we're going to take the guard's armor together with the healing amulet, which makes him essentially be unkillable now for the time being. Then the spell power... I mean, technically on her, together with mana regen, the minus, so she actually just goes crazy on her healing, like overburdening, and she gets another 4. And technically the cloak should be going on him. He has the most. Okay, split between Hero Sid. That's changed. Stuns change highest damage deal. The chains of 20% of the chain's demon's max HP on all damage dealt to the boss dealt to the chains. This is why, like, so technically he's very easy to make harder to get the first fragment that we need to essentially get to Act 3. But if you do that, his chains are so annoying that you're not getting him killed anymore. God, his attacks are so slow. We need to break the chains, as you see. Bam. When he gets destroyed by him... the slowest attacking dude in the West. Pick an item. On cast, consumes when the wearer receives damage. No, none of this is good. When fight starts, wearer gains 60% max HP and heals for 1/3 of that amount. That's crazy because of his amulet, right? So he gets 480 max HP and he heals for 8% of max HP every 3 seconds if he drops below 45%. So the more max HP he has now, the more he heals. So these 2 items alone are going to catapult him at like to like thousands and then thousands of heal as well. Yeah, if heroes die, I get a lot of resource. That's good. That's okay with outers. You can enjoy my other videos that are not Warzone, brother. It's the beauty. Oh no, so these are annoying. Increase all enemies' attack speed by 10% and attack damage by 5%. So these dudes are literally, well, yeah, they make things unkillable. I've been trying to win this battle now so many times, and I've literally not succeeded in winning this battle, as if it's like completely actual impossible. I'm going to level him up to 3, so we get more... his magic steal, so he can heal himself now. Her up to 3, so she would get more spell power. And then on we go. And again, he's nigh unkillable. He has 3,000 life, right? And when he drops below... Oh, did you see the damage we dealt? Yes. That's the first time I'm getting it done. Well, because he's just ridiculous in what he deals at this point. Yes, it's working. So the hero spell power is also increased by 10% of the current shield when the fight starts. Hero gets 150 shield, right? But every 4 seconds, the hero with the most shield receives a shield. Okay? So the more shield he has, the more shield he gets, the more spell power he has, the more spell power percentual he gets, right? Fun. For every enemy currently, no, this wouldn't work. For every 200 healing done, no, this wouldn't work. It's 27% of their defense to all other heroes, caps at 75 defense. In addition, the wearer range is increased by 1 hex range. That one is nice. So 20 defense every time the wearer gets a shield. Max mana is increased by 1, and the wearer gains 30% shield received. Which kind of works well if he gets a shield from his like thingy, then he gets even more shield received, and then he heals, and then he gets more shield received. Technically, it also works on her incredibly well because she gets like the more shield she has, the more attack speed she gets. So the more shield, the more shield, the more shield. None of these are good. These are all horrible. Just continues with the streak. Whenever mana regen generates mana, the mana regen generates another mana. Yep, that's cool. Makes her into like a mana regen monster to essentially just keep generating mana. And in her case, that would mean infinite healing lube for the team. She's just there to do the frost thingy anyways. Okay. Right now, this team is better than it has any right to be, but at the same time, it's like actually not a surprise that it's as good as it is. He needs to be here to throttle everyone straight away. Let's make this one harder. Because again, he can't die, and he's just gonna like one cast. Yeah, he should be... Oh god, he's actually... Yep. He's just next level ridiculous when it comes down to his damage output. Good morning, Dusty. How are you doing? Is this still the impossible challenge? Yes, we haven't beaten the impossible challenge. We've been trying, but it's trying. You know, literally trying because it's not easy. We need more defensive items right now. Attack, damage, and defense, sure. Like, she needs more defensive items to boost the defense of the bear. We have more bear. So now we can reroll a passive, for example, since... her passive is useless. And that is, she gets a shield also. That's kind of nice. But also she gets 2 attacks. She gets more attack damage. Yeah, that's good because then she gets lifesteal. You lose your 2 max mana thingy and you get the -2 max mana thingy. She might need it to just do more of the taunting and everything and the healing because that is like a constant taunting healing loop. She does that. Now we're going to upgrade weapons. So we're going to enchant and we're going to upgrade the healing cloak. And if I'm really greedy, I'm also going to be enchanting the book instead of like doing anything smart. Yeah, that's more spell power. I will regret this. But, oh, well, I could go for double campfire. Tuck it, chat. We're doing double campfire. Rest. And then enchant another item. Boom. Okay, we just made our damage dealer, who is already ridiculous, ridiculous times 10. Oh, and he has 3 purple items. They give him 56% and 70% spell power plus. He's super tanky. I mean, you do attacks, deals, claw, cast dark eruption on the furthest enemy. Okay, wait, furthest enemy. He stands closer, but it doesn't matter. He stands closer, it doesn't matter. She's the furthest away enemy. Just gonna see, like, how do I get her healed? Who shields themselves? No, he does shield himself, right? So he technically gets a growing shield. It should be fine. He should be able to stand further away. I might have to sacrifice her first and then him. Yeah. Because it takes a while for his shield to grow to a point where it's OP. Okay, Fragment of Truth. Make this fight harder. See, like, she's going to die, which is okay. But he's going to be able to grow his shield, like, here at this point. So we get, like, enough frost on him, so his damage goes, like, insane. But now the Chain Eruption goes on him. Okay, our plan is not working out. He's literally nasty. Yeah, that was a mistake of doing, but I got 45 for it, so that's fine. You're not out if you die, so don't worry about this, Chad. This is not a problem. This is merely a minor setback. But even not a minor setback because we got 50 freaking trophies for this. So our whole team, which was already good, is now just getting incredibly insane. Because we can level up everyone to 4. He gets a shield if he doesn't have a shield. He gets more mana regen. He gets more defense if everyone is around. Yeah, that's good. He gets more defense. Whenever she heals, the team gets spell power bonus. There's spell power is increased by shield, but that's useless on her still. I'm gonna make her level 4 as well. That's another summon. That means she gets bonus spell power. That's nice. Make him level 5 for more defense. So you notice how we just, with this one update, just get so much more awesomeness. Yeah, your frost should hit the one in the back line. Oh. Dunzo. Good morning, Fasky. How are you doing? We're cheering for you. Well, we've been really trying a lot. Every 4 seconds, all summons gain attack damage and 40% of the wearer's bonus attack speed. Not really good, but it's what we have here at this point. Just boost our summons a bit up. Heal received. I don't know if the heal received would go over to the other character, but with a 60% heal received for now, we could make him just get even more heal. And if he heals for 8%, right? And then he heals even more. Okay. You just tank all 3. You off tank these 2. You tank these 3. You off tank these 2. And you're gonna focus on destroying these. Again, he throws it at the closest, so you gotta make sure that it also makes sense where he throws it. Look at how much spell power he has now, though. Ah. That is working very good. I can't really reroll items, so I just gotta go with what the game just offers me. I mean, my heroes are mostly equipped at this point, so there you go. Just pumping out some stuff. Okay, we got one big dude, but he does he does an I-beam to the furthest hero, but it can be intercepted, right? That means if someone is standing the furthest away, then there is a chance to intercept that anyways. So, like, if he I-beams now, it's going to hit the bear, or, like, actually it was supposed to hit him, but hey, it just didn't. Good. It's bad. It was just our damage dealer. Yeah, you were supposed to get stuck on that dude, but it seems like that we're not stuck on that dude. There was, like, you know, the alignment wasn't perfect. This is how it can go. I think one thing I need to take is flame healing. Okay. Flame healing relics. Good try for number 1 today. Now let's see what is number 2. We have a good tank with XZ again. We could go for summons. We could take Eva as a tank because she's kind of nice. She gets permanent defense bonus. Okay. She does more damage and gets a permanent defense bonus whenever she uses her ability. But the problem is she stacks with Frost, right? But she doesn't make Frost herself. So if she has no Frost, she doesn't work. Emily's nice. She kind of gains infinite amount of spell power in the long run. The longer she hits, the more she gets. Kind of nasty. going to start with Eve, and I'm going to start with Zog. Zog is decent. Okay, we're going to take min-maxing. Min-maxing is only good if you're actually stacking up relics here, if you're stacking up trophies. That means I'm not allowed to actually get where I have to use. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I need to as many skulls as possible because I'm not using my trophies to level up right now. I get bonus trophies now. Every single time. Now I need someone to make frost. She does frost. Fires arrows, current target, dealing damage, enemies hit, inflicting 3 frost and stunning them. She's actually nice because she stuns. And every attack the hero gains for attack speed stacks 12 times. Well, I'm not so happy about her, but it'll do the trick. We need defensive stuff. Power mana regen works. Mana regen, okay, that's currently him then. Wanted defensive stuff, actually. You get what you get. Best part is he also, every 4 seconds, shield the hero and the lowest HP hero for spell power. So the more spell power he has, the more shield he does. He's kind of nice. We could take a frontline healer again. You notice how good that did us? It's not really helpful. We'll have to replace that already. For 30 seconds, heals themselves per surge level. Not bad. Attacks have a chance to inflict shock. We don't need shock. Every second the wearer gains 5 spell power, and every attack he loses that. It's an interesting one because if you lower the attack speed of units, then this one is quite useful. So it has the chance to be absolutely nasty, considering that you're lowering someone's attack speed. So we need something to put his attack speed down to have him like attack even less, and the less he attacks, the better it is. So usually I would now level her up to level 2, right? But we're not doing this. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. We don't really have a real tank. When we get Loiko, who's kind of nice because he buffs the whole team. Oh, this is going to be bad. Very bad. So we can somehow make this work. There's another 4 mana regen, but we don't need this. We need defensive items right now. And I'm not getting defensive items, which has me a bit in shambles. Okay, that is... We can't take this fight because we'll lose. Much as I hate losing out on the resources there, but there's no way we take on that fight. Now, in order to beat this, I would spend my trophies, but again, the min-maxing nodes don't allow me to spend my trophies. So this is the problem about the min-maxing playstyle. You get to a point where you kind of need to spend your stuff, but you can't actually spend your stuff. Good. Another 7. The wearer's attack have 20% chance to gain 25 defense. Nah. We need healing. I mean, that 28 spell power plus is quite nice and minus attack speed. This is what we're talking about, right, Chad? Minus attack speed. So now he has minus attack speed, bonus spell power, but he also gains spell power every second. And, well, he doesn't even attack, like he attacks every half second, right? Amethyst. Storybook Brawl? No, I've never played Storybook Brawl. And I heard about Fairy Tale tables, but right now I'm stuck with this game because it hits all the itches. It is auto battler, it is single player, it is a roguelike, it literally has everything. We need something to heal. For every stun dealt, the highest HP hero gains 130 max HP and gets healed for that amount. Wait, that's interesting because she stuns. And he stuns too with Thunderstorm. So there's a world where we're stunning a lot and then we're getting more max HP. That seems like extra steps. Okay, we'll try. I could enchant another item. Okay, let's go full greed mode, chat. Double enchanting an item. Especially since I haven't leveled up my team. Oh god, he's just going to destroy the nearest hero. Oh yikes, he's just going to absolutely destroy her. Problem is, again, with this one, I get +1 trophy every 7 trophies. So right now, I get a bonus 2 and a bonus 3. And she has a good amount of defense, so like 96. That's quite nice. I don't know why we're surviving, how we're surviving. Whenever mana regen generates mana, gain magic skill and bonus spell damage percentage. No, I need like a defensive item, something. Give me something. I'm not getting anything, huh? The wearer gains 4 defense per max mana. 6, 7. I mean, at this point, it's what I have. So I hate using this, but it's what I have to make her a bit more defendy, right? I should probably take the flame. Yeah, probably take the flame. Okay, chain 2 furthest heroes. You can fight one. The others can fight all of you together. I mean, 31, weight 21, 28. I could spend 3 trophies, but then I would lose again. This one is going to hurt. No, we're doing damage? Damn. Why is he doing so much damage? Holy Christ. I am more surprised how we are still alive. I need to stop rolling. I need to stop being greedy because I don't have it in me right now. Bonus defense as well, making him a bit more tanky. This is minus attack speed, so technically it's perfect for him because the less attack speed he has, the better it is, right? So every second he gets 10 spell power, but every attack the wearer loses 14 spell power. But he's at 0.3, Chad. Nothing. Okay, we get another recruit a hero, but we don't use this, so we just recruit a hero. We rest. We enchant the armor to give you more defense. And luckily, we're fighting Rash, because Rash calls a bunch of mercenaries, but that's what our Lightning Storm is good for. He should work, she should work, and he should be on this side. So if everything is lucky, she's going to be able to tank this. We need to bring her at least to level 2. Every 3rd activation she casts twice. That's pretty strong, but she could also shield herself. That's useless though. No, double cast. He gets break. It's useless. I mean, more mana regen for losing HP. Heals every 5th attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she would heal for spell power. If I could swap the spell power heal over to him, so if these two could swap their passives, that would be insane. Yeah. Okay, she has 144 shield, which is 59% reduction. But whenever she does her ability, right, and there is frost on it, she gets permanent bonus. So she gets, the longer the fight goes on, the more tanky she actually gets, which is like kind of funny on her. So like she just reaches a point of no return. When the wearer gets below 40, they get 100% bonus defense of all other heroes. At 7 seconds in fight, you gain spell power equal to 50% of the current bonus spell power of all other heroes. That one is crazy. And nice because he has such a high bonus spell power. We could like have Arya or Korra get a huge amount of spell power bonus, right? That would make her like a super healer essentially. After 7 seconds. We need to pick a relic, and whenever you pick up an Argent change, you heal for 25 flame. That's really good to heal. You can now re-roll and refill items at the shop. That might be useful as we actually go for the shop to flesh out the team. Because right now we need a shop. Maybe this, that, there, then, thy. Or this, that, there, then, thy. This, that, there, then, thy. Yeah. Makes sense. We need to start making fights harder as well because we want to push forward, but we're also running out of like kind of trophies because like we still have a level 1 character, which is actually like really sad. 1, 2, 3, 4. She gets bonus defense for each hero, or on cast she gets 1 spell power for every 150 max HP. That's nice. Okay, how are you dealing this much damage? Dude, he's just shredding everything. The problem is he's just not good versus bosses, or not good enough versus bosses to kind of do it. Because he doesn't have infinite damage scaling, where others have infinite damage scaling. On cast gets 10 damage, 10% damage. Does anyone scale with damage of my heroes? So no one really does scale with damage, right? He scales with SP, but he gets 10 attack damage to everyone. She doesn't scale really with damage. I mean, she does, the more damage she does, the more damage she does. Kind of like that, the bonus attack damage is like often so useless. Everything's like an SP scale. That's more. Every attack the wearer gets 50 max HP. Stacks 15 times. At 15 stacks, it's 40 defense. I guess. This at least gives him some resemblance of tankiness. Okay, let's see. What can I shop? I need defensive items. Great. I don't get other defensive items. That's not so good. Here. On cast, the wearer gains max HP and receives heal. That's good. Together with another shield. Max HP would be better. On cast, all enemies gain 2 of every debuff active on them. Additionally, after 10 seconds in fight, you gain a shield equal to 1% max HP per debuff on the enemy with the most debuffs. Okay, but that's after 10 seconds and not every 10 seconds. Oh god, how useless all of this are. I could just reroll items. Reroll items, Chan. Lucky me. Lucky that I picked this, right? So now I can go for better items. Reroll items. This is so good. More max HP, more defense. That's nice. Every 3 seconds gets a shield equal to how far they are from other heroes. Whenever you deal damage, you gain a shield equal to 20% of the damage dealt. I mean, technically, like, he does do quite some damage at times. She doesn't do... I mean, actually, she does also damage. Glacius Thra also scales with defense, dealing 1 additional damage per 2 bonus defense. So if I get her this, she would not only... Like, she would periodically refresh her own shield. I think. Every 5 seconds, the wearer receives a shield equal to 100% defense. Yeah, that would be insane if I get this one done. And more Book of Mana. Okay. Let's refresh. One time. Maybe I get another item I can use. Nah, nothing. Okay, go back. Well, that seems to be a decent gamble. We're gonna make this one harder. It should be fine. Then we're gonna make... Okay, now let's see what we're making. We want him to have the healing shielding shield. So he gets more max HP, and that shield gives him more max HP, and then he gets more defense. She has more defense straight up, and therefore she also gets shield in comparison to defense, right? So, and she hires her defense every single time she does something. Then last but not least, she gets damage into Bingo Bongo. Whereas this is now 7 seconds, gets the spell power from everyone around. So she would get the mana regeneration. on her together with this. She now has us, her be the main tank, him be the off tank, she be the... be damaging there. Then we need to bring him to level 3 for more spell power. No magic steal, so he actually does heal with what he does. She needs to be level 3 as well. More spell power would scale her. Yep. He needs to be 3. That would be more max HP. She would be 3. That would be more... Magic steal would give her a chance to actually passively regain HP back. And she also gets more spell power for scaling. Okay. Great, we're through this. Shit, the thingy won, but we're good. I mean, look at her, like, getting her passive shields and everything. Hire Rose? I mean, like, I don't want to hire at this stage another hero because we're, like, so deep in that, like, it's harsh to really put another hero on the table. He gets another shield, so he's good max HP. I mean, technically, we have items that should help us here. No more Warzone. No, I'm Turles. No more Warzone for me. We go for the fire. Now we're going to enchant one item, and that is this shield that heals even better. Because now it heals for 8% instead of 4%. We rest. And all heroes gain spell power equal to the bonus max HP. That would be nice, technically. For every stun dealt, we get even more HP on our heroes and heal them too. Or all heroes gain heal received for every mana regen on all heroes, caps at 250 heal received. Additionally, when a hero overheals, the extra is converted into a shield. I mean, technically, the healing received bonus is insane because we're continuously working on receiving more healing with her. Okay, this one is going to be brutal. I'm not sure how we're going to do this. He needs to tank 4. She needs to tank 3. Also 4. I need to level him up. Yeah, I need to burn through my things now. Okay. He gets magic steal. No, he would get more life steal for every HP lost. And she would get... She would inflict even more frost and heal if she gets below. Yeah, good. I kind of want to make this harder, but this one's going to be hard enough as is. Okay, the shielding is working. The overhealing shielding is kind of working nicely here right now. Also, the bonus healing received is like nasty because the more heal she has, you know, the better it works. Okay. Oh, every 4 seconds healed for max HP. Yes. Yes, queen. Okay, now she would have defense, defense, defense. We need to... He heals already. Okay. So I think she needs to lose the shield whenever she does damage. Then she heals and she already gets shields, right? And he would get shields when he does damage because he does damage too. But then he gets he gets healed, she gets healed, and if they overheal, they get more heals. Okay. All heroes gain 160 and get healed for the same amount. All heroes gain attack speed to things. That doesn't work. Gain 24. I mean, the highest, the hero with the highest gets even more. That would be 2-3. That would push her even nastier. That would actually be really good for her. That would make her probably undying. Oh no, I definitely wanted to click that. Definitely wanted to click that because what else would I have clicked? Okay, now let's see. Again, she blocks that. He blocks this. We're gonna make sure that it really works this time, that we're actually like eating up the damage. And it's not like really like getting past VFC. Now she blocks this, but look at the heal she gets. And again, healing Done. And she overhealed there. Overhealed, 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 overhealed. So all of them are getting overhealed. She overhealed. Yeah. Perfection. Perfection. While below 0.4 attack speed, you gain 5 mana regen. Wait. Wait. 0.3 attack speed? Hold my beer, Chad. I always wanted to play this item for such a long while already. I've never gotten to play this, but he is at 0.3. And again, he gets every second, he gets 10 spell power, right? And he loses 14 if he attacks, 0.3. And he shields for plus 40% spell power. So he gets so much spell power bonus with this continuously. We need to do the boss to get a fragment. Yep. Oh no, why do we have to make him harder? No. This should work. With the shielding and freezing I have... Oh god. Oh god. Like last time he wiped my team also. Technically this should work. We need to bring her to 4 to make this better. Every 3 attacks here inflicts frost. Yes. Yes, she does even more frost. And 4 on him. That is now... Every attack the hero gains 4% attack speed. No. Omni crit. That means everything he does can actually crit. That's plenty nice. Yeah, he gets hit, but he also gets healed straight away, as you can see, and he gets shielded. So that works somewhat. The problem is, like, he's so sturdy that our damage is not enough to get like we can out heal what he does, but we're not damaging what he does. It's working. Whew. I thought this is gonna go bad, but this is my main concern, that we don't have the damage to do what needs to be done. Okay, she so far has no items, by the way, Chan. So far has no items. She might as well just get some random shebang. Whatever I can pull out of my butthole. Take a relic. All heroes gain spell power. Nope. Apply 3 burns every 4 seconds. Useless. All heroes gain attack speed. Useless. Yeah, all of these are useless. Might as well apply burns. Okay, lose 15 and gain 2 enhanced heirlooms random in exchange. If victorious, gain a passive reroll 120 gold in the fight rewards. Yep. I don't know what this if victorious means, because there is no question. Okay, this should 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Everyone got their little corner of the internet. I mean, she heals and shields herself. So worst case scenario, she just heals and shields herself. The main damage is coming from him because he's just getting, like, you see his attack power rising, right? Steadily and sturdily. It's like his greatest strength. He just gets stronger by existing. And his scaling is infinite. You reach a 3-stream watch streak. It's new on Twitch. It's been there for a while. Nothing too fancy. But hey, congratulations on your 3-day watch streak. We appreciate it. Okay, on cast, Wera gains 15 defense is better than getting 8 defense per max mana. Because that one is infinite, right? We can reroll a passive, and the passive on him would be... missing HP 1 into... Yikes. Useless. Both. Okay, we can rest. We can enchant. For the enchanting, we're going to take the stronger... Skeleton Shield. Skeleton Shield is nasty. None of these is good. For every 200 shield and heal done, deal damage to the lowest HP enemy equal to 35 spell power times per summon on the battlefield. Some of these, hero with the highest defense has an aura dealing spell damage equal to 400% of the team's bonus defense. That's actually nice, but the overhealing shielding thingy is working too good to ignore. Now we have him who summons red slimes and gets attack speed, and we have to make him sturdier. There's like no question if we can, could, would, maybe. We have to make him sturdier. And then we try to make her like level up, but we don't have enough. So you need to kill the coffins. You need to keep everyone alive. At the same time, we needed to put her for the frost here so that she would gain permanent defense. The problem is the red slimes are permanently making him stronger, and we really don't have the damage, as you can see, to get this destroyed so fast, or as fast as we really need to destroy this. I mean, she's now at 300 defense. Look at this, chat. 300 defense, 400 defense. So her defense is like so stupid, and he's like continuously... why are you spawning red slimes without the thing existing? 600 defense, right? Go, girl. 700 defense. And again, she gets shield regarding her defense, right? I figured it out, chat. I figured out the cheat code. That's why I like her so much. So if the team survives, it technically has an infinite scaling that is just crazy. Okay? Actually illegal. Every 5 seconds stuns? No. On cast, all enemies gain? No. Every attack gains attack damage? No. Actually, you know what? That one can work on a relic. All heroes gain critical strike. We could get 55 defense bonus. Choose and duplicate another one of your combat relics. They're useless. We're gaining critical strike, even though it's not a good one. But at least we're finally getting the hammer, which every attack we get bonus attack damage, and then we get bonus attack speed. So she actually gets more attack damage multiplicative. Send it. Good to see you there. How you doing, brother? Pleasure to see you there. Hope life's good for you. You're finding success in life. In content creation. 1, 2, 3. I need to find... No, I have all 3. I just need to survive now, guys. Okay, I don't need anything but survive. Everything is perfect. We're just working on survival. For every other demon archer targeting the same hero, it gains... Ah, that's why I'm losing. I've always been wondering why I'm losing against demon archers. Well, it makes sense if you're getting pummeled by these little shitters. So technically, I have to make him target that target this, their target that, and this target there. So not everyone attacks everyone. Then she needs to level up, which gives her critical strike chance increased by 5 of the current shield. When the fight starts, she gets a shield, and she has an ability to auto shield, so she does more critical strikes. Yeah, sure. Oh, she's gonna just get absolutely pummeled. I still need to swap her passive away from her because she has a healing spell damage passive. That would be perfect on him. So if I can get that down from her, I just literally win the game. I don't merely win, chat. I win so hard, it's not going to be fair anymore. 2 of my champions died. Unlucky. What do we need? Mana regen, attack, damage, spell power. Sure. Damage spell power works on her. Now we're gonna rest, as I said, be full again, and we're gonna make our healing helmet stronger. No, the defensive gloves, so she gets even more shield. How's the variety stuff going? When we're essentially Diablo 3, a Diablo Season 3 waiting room at this point. Just sitting there, hoping for it to start. Deal split between target and nearby heroes. He does the chain corruption. She needs to be here to do frost on these two, so she gets the frost. He needs to be here to nuke them as well, and she is going to support from the sideline. Yep. We got 13, we could spend them, but right now we're in the phase where I want to save up again to get a little bit more with the min-maxing nodes. Because if I can get my min-maxing nodes popping right now, I think we should be in a very healthy position to beat the impossible difficulty. I mean, this team is not the traditional team that I would have said that works at all. I am, like, you actually do see me more or less surprised that this is working so well, because it has no right to work so well. Every 4 seconds, the wearer shields the lowest HP hero for 10 times mana regen. Now I just need more mana regen, but she does actually have a good portion of mana regen, so I could take the power staff and give her mana regen. So we just need more mana regen on her right now. That'd be good. Okay. Now let's enchant. Again, we make the healing helmet stronger. And we make the shielding staff stronger, which is really greedy because we're down to 41 flame, but there's another flame waiting for us. We ignore the boss because we want easy opponents at this point. They're sending out demonic bolts. These demonic bolts need to be dodged by being a bit more separated. Because they kind of like fling out demonic bolts like this, right? And they do copious amounts of damage, and you want to make sure that your heroes are like split up so you not get hit like by a barrage of these bolts. Because you get hit by a barrage, you go down. You still notice we don't really have like crazy scaling damage. He goes stronger every second, and she gets stronger every second too, like 400 attack damage, right? But what's 400 attack damage if I could do 10,000 per hit? How long till season 3? We get another 12 days that I have to somehow make content without Diablo. I'm not going to reroll anything. I'm just going to be throwing away these items. Okay, same in green here that we just talked about. Gotta make sure that she gets the attention from most. He gets the attention from some. She goes here, and she goes on the lower end. We had 26. I need to save this up now as hard as... Oh god, she just got this. No. No, positioning. Positioning. Scary. On cast, Warrior gains 15 defense, and we wanted to remove her. Put that on. Maybe I need a better healing item on him. Here, she gets 32 defense. There you go. We're reaching the point where greed could ruin it all, but the problem is if I'm not being greedy, then we might get to the point where we weren't greedy enough, so we don't have a chance to win anyways. So there is a need to be greedy, but like you can be greedy to a fault, obviously. But if we're not greedy enough, then we're also not strong enough to close the game out. Oh god, the enrage timer is brutal. Every 3 seconds, wearer gains spell power equal to the amount of summons on the battlefield. Sadly, we do not have any summons on the battlefield. Yikes. It's one of my favorite ones if you have a summon board, but we don't have summons. Okay, I'm going for the question mark. Then enter time portal, fight a harder boss from Act 1. If victorious, win a legendary recipe. Technically, it's only Act 1. Oh god, that was a mistake. I made a mistake. This is bad. This is a big mistake. Mistake was made. I made a mistake. This is bad because the Hydra is really annoying because she's going to target the lowest HP enemy, and the lowest HP enemy is Berserk. No. This was a mistake. Give him defense. Yep, that's good. We're gonna make everyone level 5 now, or as much level 5 as I can. Okay, so he's gonna get attacked. The thing is, we technically have his own shielding ability and the freezing and the everything. Like, do you see how much shield he's actually getting? So technically he can outlast this. Practically I doubt it actually, and that's my problem here, right? Oh god. I don't have the damage to do this. Oh, if he dies, everyone dies. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. On cast, all other heroes gain mana equal to the, whereas max mana split equal between them. That one is a very powerful item. It can work quite nicely. Easy. We rest. And we rest. Now we can think about rerolling our origin. Every 4 seconds, all heroes receive a heal equal to 200% of the team's max mana. And when we get 7, 8, 6, 7, and 7. Still feel like, you know, the overhealing bonus, overhealing, healing, overhealing is actually better. Okay, this is the dragon. We just need to beat the dragon. We don't actually have to. We get the defense, we get the healing, we get the passives, we get the stacking especially. So her defense is going into the infinite, right? Just like he has to just poo on someone. Now he goes into enrage mode, which is the problem because he just does like 15 attacks, beat attack damage, spell damage, and some tenacity. And he gets like stronger the more stronger he gets. And that's the problem with not having like crazy scaling damage, right? That you're not able to kill someone. Okay, that's my first time. Chat. Ooh, Callum, I'm very good. This is the first time, chat. We have never been this far. Okay, 7 seconds fight, spell damage equal to bonus spell damage of everyone else. Take a relic. All heroes gain 7 chance per attack to stun their target for 1 second. That seems reasonably good. Now she would also get spell damage regarding everyone's spell damage. And that's nasty because she gets, after 7 seconds, she gets spell power equal to 50% of the current bonus spell power of all other heroes. And after 7 seconds, he already has like 400 or so. Okay, final act 4. Because that was just act 3, guys. So I have just beaten the game. But I haven't beaten the game. So she needs to be against the hard one. Because she gets infinite scaling. She needs to hit that one as well. Get 13. It gets her some magic steal. She would heal herself. And that would give her some more mana spell power. See how much spell power she gets after 7 seconds already. 2 diamonds, huge boost. And we can take care of the stabbing hands, so that's working. The stabbing hands are getting destroyed. We don't have the damage. Yeah, this is what I feared. We could get the stabbing hands and everything destroyed, but we would lack the damage to kill. Because we're doing this, right? We're like staying alive. Our dude, yeah, our dude is overwhelmed on the left side. Shit. Just a bit more time. Just a bit more time. No. Maybe with better positioning, this might have actually worked out. So that's crazy. That's 85% done. I would have not expected this team to make it. So I literally don't know how we actually made this, because that was the... it says I've done it. I've done it. Technically, I've beaten it, but not in my heart. This is the technically beatening of the impossible difficulty. Not in my heart, though, gentlemen. I will not accept this. Okay, next try. Zoc carried us, as you see. Kind of want to take Blake, because so the difference with Blake is that Blake has some crazy scaling, and he does like insane damage to the burn, because he also scales with attack power and attack damage. We could try a summon build. I've actually never really tried summon builds, but I also really don't trust summon builds. I mean, technically you want to take Zoc here, right? Zoc, what can you do for us? I feel like bad about taking Zoc again, because he's just such a blank good hero. Okay, Zoc and Okar. We're not going to take min-maxing notes. Min-maxing notes was like crazy risky. Perfection. Could get more gold. Actually, like, the others are just useless, you know? So might as well just take min-maxing nodes and try to push the boundaries again. I mean, I'm like, if I go over this side, I don't like, or if I go over this side, I don't have to fight a boss until then. That would be good. So here, he summons a wolf straight away. It gives us 2 frontliners that kind of share aggro, but he himself is not really a tank. I mean, every critical strike, the hero heals for 3% of hero's max HP, and all summons by 1% of hero's max HP. So technically, if we get crit strike at max HP on him, he's nasty. I mean, that with crystal elements, so he would summon crystal elements, and he would summon, yeah, life leeching things. But summon builds just don't work, you know? They never do. What does he need again? He needs max HP and max HP and damage somehow. How am I supposed to get that done? Power mana regen on him first to make him nasty. So he summons elementals, right? And he summons the wolf. I just feel like that summon builds are doomed for failure. I can't... Oh, that's Savas. Savas also does summons. Okay, Chin. We're going places, Chan. It's decided. The summon build... Oh, on Caspar gains 150 max HP and receives heal. So that would make him gain continuously more max HP as he just exists, right? So he gets more max HP, then he heals, then he gets more max HP, then he heals, then he gets more max HP, then he heals, and, you know, so on. How old is the game? Brand new. Now we would need one more off tank. I don't actually know who's our damage dealer right now, so that's a little bit my problem. Like we kind of, I mean, technically he's my off tank, so I would need a damage dealer. But none of these is a damage dealer. I mean, Burst Nova kind of works with what we're doing here a little bit. Joanne is not. I mean, Joanne has more summons, so technically she would be more summons. That's max HP and defense. And that's max HP and defense. Both. enchant to make the shield even stronger. For every 100 HP healed, our heroes gain shield received, and then they get more shield. That's good. And we rest. It brings us to the left. Again, we're trying to stay chill here. We're trying to get our most amount of things. He gets the max HP healing thingy we talked about. He's literally now, he is the chosen one. Okay, so he again summons 2 buff bots that rapidly lose HP. The buff bots each provide a buff to all heroes except Savas. The buff is equal to 15% of the bonus attack speed, attack damage, or spell power, whichever is the highest on Savas. So technically, we want spell power to make everything stronger, right? Because everything scales with spell power. Therefore, we need to add some spell power to him to have that be his highest stat. Every 5th attack, the wearer receives shield equal to 5% of his max HP, or whenever the wearer is below 45, he gets healed. That would work perfect on him too. Now we have 2 heal items already. That's nice. I mean, the shield, obviously the runic shield and this one work nice together, right? Because he always gets 300 max HP bonus and receives a heal. If he has this one on top, he would receive heal from the max HP. I need to kill the archer first. Pull these 2 away. The rest of the lads comes here. Archer first because he's main damage. How many wolves can you summon? The answer is yes. I'm not sure how we're not dead. I felt like we should have died. 1% attack speed. Shield received. Defense is increased by of their current shield. Oh, that's yes, that's the runic shield. Perfection. That's the runic shield another time. I need a store now. Okay, you go here. You go here. You do this. And they focus on killing these 2. And I kind of want to spend my trophies, but again, we're using min-maxing, so we need to really save up of our trophies until the boss fight. If we can't do that, we might as well surrender. Again, this team is working way better than it has any right to do. Spell power and max HP. That would work on him. And max HP. First, we're going to do this. Guard's armor. Now he has the double thruple. And we get... Here's the highest HP gets more HP. When you start the fight, you gain 4 spirit summons. Plus 4 to your summon count. Yeah, sure. I mean, the more summons, the better, because he heals 4 summons on the ground, you know, or he heals all summons. She gets more spell power. The more summons there are, he gets all summons bigger. So, and he also summons, and he gives summons like summons. So yeah. Is that summons yet? Good. Oh no, we're dead. Because it increases all enemies' attack speed by 10% and attack damage. So if we're essentially not killing this board straight away, we are just dead. And we cannot clear the board straight away. In order to do this, you need like so much damage to like have this happening. I mean, the lightning storm and the frost storm together might do this. This is the full game Freddle. I luckily get access to the full game. Every second, all summons gain 12% attack speed. Whenever the wearer attacks, all summons lose 6% attack speed. I mean, my dude has 0.64%. So this could work. If I make the attack speed like go even slower on him again. Oh goodness, I'm like, why am I trying something unproven when I'm like trying the hardest difficulty? Because again, like we're trying the hardest difficulty. How am I trying an unproven concept? We should take Orion. I mean, if I was smart, I would slam Orion in as our second off tank instead of Dagon, because Orion is just better since he also provides shields for everyone. Dagon summons, and we just committed to the summon life. So here we go. Shop. Shop gives me even more minus attack speed. We just talked about that being necessary. Let's see what we have. Every second, the wearer gains 80 max HP and gets healed for 2%, but every attack the wearer gets damaged for 4% max HP. So weird. Every 3 seconds, you gain spell damage equal to the amount of summons on the battlefield. Yes! 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 Lightbringer 2, Spell Wand, and that one. Okay, we're insane now. We officially went insane. Let me show you what happened, chat. Okay, we're finally fighting the ogre. So, first, we get the item. Every 3 seconds, you gain spell damage equal to 2 times mana. But I have 2 items that give plus mana. So what I could do right now is I could take this one and enchant that. So that would give me, the more mana I have, the more spell power I would get. That would give him some potential infinite scaling. Now, I do have to look out, though, who do I want to give this to? I mean, technically, he gives a bonus to everyone. So the more spell power he has, the better it is, right? But technically, that would be great. Then we can also give spell power scaling in regard of the amount of summons, which will make him attack even less fast, right? Make him go crazy because he gets more spell power every single time. Now we have another one for spell power. This is going to be another defense item. And that's another +2 mana. So, yeah. Let's see how well that works. We have to upgrade everyone to level 2. He heals now for spell power. That's insane. He gets 2 blue dragons. That's more spell power for summons. She gets spell power for every max mana she has. So we actually have to swap some items around. He gets... well, if he critical strikes, everyone gets attack speed. He gets 2 blue dragons for more summons. Now, I feel like I should level up everyone to 3, but if I can do this with 2, it would actually be insane. So, we're trying to do this with 2. Look at the amount of summons we have, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, he ends up with 355 spell power bonus because of everything he does. He ends up with 291 spell power bonus. That's quite good. He ends up with 107. He ends up with 179. And she ends up with 156. Plus, no one seemed in danger of dying. Now, we could try to employ Aslo because we have the Joannas of Frost. And Aslo would be absolutely insane if I do that, especially with the training of, like... technically, I could cut Zog to put everything Zog does on Aslo. Because Aslo is just so much better than Zog in every single way. But we would lose our shielding and healing from him, so that's kind of a bummer. I'm not sure how useful Zavas actually is. I mean, technically, I should really do this, and it would be a billion times better. But you know what? We're committed to the summoning playstyle. And what we could do is we could recruit her to be a tank, but the wearer gains the default passive of all other heroes on the battlefield, which is really, really nice. Default passive are the passive they start with. So the bonus shielding, the bonus drakes, the electric attack, the healing on himself, and the shielding summons bonus. So technically, since he does the shielding, she does the dragons. He has the dragons already. I'm not sure if he can get the double dragons. Would be good on her? Thinking who would be perfect on spell power gain. I mean, technically on him with the spell power gain against the shield. Not sure if he can get double drakes. We're trying to do in this game, we're trying to play through. I can show you the ladder in a second. 3 actions. Yeah, we get 3 actions. So we're trying to beat the map. All 3 sets while we're collecting also the tablets to actually go for Act 4. So it's like Slay the Spire when it comes down to how to play through this. So we made it into Act 2 now. We want to go for the fire because we get 3 logging actions. That is perfection. Could make this one harder, but I think this one harder is impossible with the level we have. We're going to have to wait for doing the harder one. Who did I say would be perfect with all the passives? Probably Davis right now. Yeah. He tanks that. He tanks this. You can tank one of them. We're trying to kill the right side first. Yeah, I need to desperately level up. But again, right now we have, like with the min-max nodes, we get so much bonus that it would be greedy to not try to get more. The amount of summons we're having is crazy. He does actually get 4 summons. Wow. He's at 400 spell power already. Oh, Caliman, good to see you there. How are you doing? This on Steam? Yes, this is on Steam. It's called The Last Flame Prologue. I played The Last Flame full version already because I was lucky enough to get early access. So you can try the free version to see if you like it. And if you like it, you can get the paid version, essentially. That's more max HP on him to have the wolves be healing more or have more max HP, essentially. That is the necklace with minus attack speed. So now he is at 0.47 attack speed. That's insane. How slow he's attacking. Please attack slower, father. Now we're going to have 3 actions, okay? So I can enchant 2 items. That means my necklace that gives bonus spell power per summon gets stronger. And then we're going to enchant the runic shield that heals also. And lastly, I'm going to enchant the amulet for even more heal. Now we can think about, we get the overhealing the whole time. We could also get a raptor. So summons a dinosaur. When the fight starts, the dinosaur has 20% of the team's total max HP and attack damage. It gains 10% attack speed for every summon on the battlefield. Also, the dinosaur counts as 4 summons instead of 1. That seems crazy. But then again, we're also overhealing, so I'm not sure if we want more damage. But it kind of like stupid to not, you know, get the killer dinosaur out, I guess. Well, if we're already playing summons, we might as well go for Super Dinosaur Boy. I really want to use this. Wait, it says it's 8 maximum, right? So we get 2 plus 1, and for every 7 that we have. But that can go up to 8. So 8 times 7, right? 8 times 7, chat. I'm doing the math. 56. Correct? I'm gonna screw that one up. Therefore, if we get more trophies, we're actually maxed out. Where's the dinosaur? Oh, the dinosaur gets stronger because we're getting more max HP. Holy. I'm not sure how useful the dinosaur is, but it's cool to have him. Every 4 seconds, all summons gain 5 damage and 40% of the wearer's bonus attack speed. Jeez. Ah. Will be bad to kind of put that on him right now, so that's kind of like bad. Okay, we get so many bonus. Now let's enchant again the bow. Make our summons even better. Let's rest and rest to not be greedy. For every summon on the battlefield, all heroes gain 6 spell power. Might that be better? Because we have like how many summons on the battlefield at this point? We count as +4 summons, right? We have another 14 or so. So everyone gets like a buttload of spell power straight away. 120. Is that better than having a dinosaur who goes crazy? Like a dinosaur who goes crazy is better. Fight 2v2. If victorious, get a passive swap in 250. if we fight 2v2, we can only put 2 units in. That means we have to make things stronger. It's only 2 units. We should probably take the wolf guy. Give him more max HP. We should take him. Give him more mana regen. And then probably make them 4 as well, yeah. He has a chance to generate max mana. And he has... we can generate energy now. That's interesting. And the energy generated is going to work. So now put everyone back. He's going to tank both, and he's going to be on the sidelines. No, what? He was closest. I won, so I don't care. It was planned. Every second gets 5 spell power, but every attack, yep, we already have him like be low attack speed, right, Chad? So we have him go insane again. So now what I want is we're trying to have him have most mana possible, right? So I should take the mana regen every 3 mana over to him. Okay, but that doesn't work because he would then have blue dragons twice, or she has blue dragons twice. Shit. Have him get the bonus summons, I think. No, he needs the bonus attack speed. Well, I'll be damned, but nothing is really that good. I mean, we could give the to him. Lose 15 to gain 2 enchanted heirlooms random in exchange. If victorious. Fight your way in. Screw that. You don't win me. Okay, we have minus attack speed on him. So he also has now infinite scaling again. That's crazy. All our units are kind of low, so we kind of need to start going for 3 at least. The magic steel, self-heal. The magic steel, self-heal. They need a little bit of self-heal at times, because if they don't have any kind of self-heal, that's bad. Should work. Oh, he's dying. He's dying. Why is he dying? It was not in the cards. A lot of my things just start after 4 seconds, so that's like thing. Oh, do we have everyone equipped? Okay, we have everyone equipped. No, actually, she's lacking. She's sorely lacking. More max HP. Okay. I mean, she's kind of useless because we don't actually need her. We have a reroll a passive, so we can reroll a passive. That might be interesting because that one is completely useless on him. Now, every time critical strikes, they summon a water elemental. That's not that good because he doesn't critical strike, but I need to summon water elementals. I have no tablet yet. Oh, why do I choose him? Yep. Well, no, we can't do him. He's too nasty. I like he just scales too harsh to make this work. I've tried it, Chad. We have not succeeded. Because he does this explosion, right? And we all know like my damage is there, but my damage is not insane. So if he would now have 25% more HP, we would be at the position where we just can't do this. Okay, fight starts, gets 40% max HP. Do we have a healing max HP? Yeah, max HP. We need this. Take a relic. The hero with the most defense gets more defense. Yeah, I guess. More is more. Okay, now the man, the myth, the legend with all the HP, which is him, needs to get even more HP. Now he would go max HP out of his way to never die, and he has some kind of self heal. He just needs different max HP. We get the archer. We need to go through our enemies as fast as possible. We could make this one harder. Yeah, that should work. This one harder should work. But before we make this harder, I need to level him up to 4 then. He gets all summons gain attack speed equal to shield. More attack speed. And every critical strike she heals and also summons by... Yeah, so she would... Or every 4 seconds she deals targets to nearby enemies. But that's to nearby enemies. So she would heal. Even if she doesn't critical strike much. I mean, every hero has a passive critical strike chance. That's not very high, but... It's there, you know, and every little bit counts. So the more, the more. I mean, all heroes, like, he has the ability that all heroes gain critical strike for all summons on the battlefield, chat, right? Which I kind of forgot. But that's useful. 480 max HP, that's good. And we can do reroll a passive. Do we want to swap now again? I want to re-roll a passive here. This one into hero critical strike chance is increased by 5 of their current shield. No, all heroes gain... Yeah, if I have that twice, should that double stack? Chad? Wait a second. Well, if I have that twice... That should... I mean, in my humble opinion, double stack. Right. So technically we should make him harder, but practically if we make him harder, we're gonna get our ass handed to us. That is more mana regen. Oh, he gets also dragons. Yes. Oh my goodness. It seems almost rigged, Chan. The amount of summons bonus we've gotten here right now is almost rigged. That dinosaur is gonna do so good for us here. Okay, so you have to destroy all these altars, right? And when you destroy all these altars, then the Lich is going to spawn. And he's going to literally be mauled by... Goodness Christ, what's happening? What's happening? Okay, everyone has 86% crit chance, 71% crit chance, 86% crit chance, 86. He gives all our summons bonus attack damage and attack speed. Oh, wow. He gets all the basic passives of everyone else. Okay, that's crazy because he gets all the basic passives of everyone else. That means he also gets the healing passive, and then everything he does also is the healing passive. Oh, Chad. Oh, Chad. Huh. Lifesteal equal to spell power. Omni crit. Every 3 mana regenerated, the wearer deals 150 damage to enemies around them in large area. The spell is further increased by per search level. No. When fight starts, gets 60% max HP. Yes. Why is that so important? I'll show you. All enemies start with 15 frost, but frost is capped. I don't deal any frost, so that's fine. For every stun, no. We don't stun. All heroes gain 3 mana regen, but lose 20 attack damage. I mean, do we... Frost. It's capped. Okay, now I could give him the guy that heals over max HP, guys. Another 60% max HP. Okay. Sounds good to you? Because it sounds good to me. Now, I need to get the boss as a fragment, and I need to get a boss fight as the fragment. So the right side should work the best, technically. Or I go over this to get double lock cams and then go, yeah, okay, I can go over this. Frequent store early. You go here, you go here, you go in front. Dude. I can actually... Look at he's at 4,000 HP and the amount of heal he's just banking, right? Where he is also at 5,000 HP. Holy Christ. What did we do? Every 4 attacks, the wearer heals 25 HP per summon on the battlefield. The problem is he needs more attacks for that, right? And they're not attacking fast. So as good as it seems, it's not that good. Whenever mana regen generates 3 mana, all enemies are afflicted with more debuffs. No. Every 4 seconds gets either damage or mana regen. We need enchantments for the lady. Every 3 seconds gains spell power equal to mana. Yep. We have already one of the... Oh, wait. I can do double on those. Jesus. Chat, can I make him crazy? Okay, so he's already one of those. But now every 3 seconds, he gets like... He has 11 mana and he gets 2 times the mana. So he gets like every 3 seconds, he gets like 44 spell damage. And you know what the best part is? The amount of trophies we still have that we haven't used. Okay, every 2 attacks has 1% chance per spell power to gain 2 mana regen. Oh, that sounds so convoluted and bad. Okay, every 4 attacks, that one is a good one. Mana regen. Spell power. Spell power. We'll see what I do with this. Spend all my money. Okay, so she has a bunch of useless items. The more mana she has, the better it is. So she actually gets the +2. Oh, actually didn't take the +2 mana. She gets the necklace, and the necklace now gives her the powerful mana regen bonus. Nice. Then she also gets the chance per 2 attacks per spell power. So she needs spell power to have more attacks to then do more things. Okay. She gets spell power. Good. Good. That's a powerful demon who is doing... What does he do? Damage to nearby heroes. That doesn't matter because we're not really nearby heroing. Like, again, we have like all these summons, right? And he just as long as his robots are alive, just pumps that out. I feel like his mana regen is a bit... No, actually his summons are getting healed. Chat, look at the buff bots. They're not dying. They're getting healed. Oh, shade. That means technically he can make an infinite army of those. Oh, that's flags. There's more. Ladies and gentlemen. These flags, so summons 2 flags, which are untargetable to summons, which when the wearer dies also die, gain attack speed equal to 35% of the wearer's spell power, and flags have 15 damage and 0.7 attack speed, and they get boosted as well. Oh, Chad. Oh, Chad. Dangerous. Can we beat it this time? Okay, we wanted to go over the... I need to go over the campfire and the boss fight. The problem is... Yeah, no, I need to definitely go over the campfire. There's no way I can't go over the campfire. I was thinking about, like, skipping the campfire. I actually need to do it. If I skip the campfire, we have a problem. I could upgrade him to 5. Which gives us more defense. Yeah, always more defense. And him to 5, which gives him also more defense. Every point of defense counts. I mean, why not spend the rest of it? Oh god, he just died. No. No. Want to have heart attack in the chat, guys? Problem is my board takes like a while to get good, but when it gets good, then we're cooking, right? And it would be safer because what if I fail against that boss? Then I can't go for it. Lose this item to duplicate that. Lose this item. No, I don't want to duplicate anything. Enchant. We're going to make the spell power stacking one better. I'm going to make the other spell power stacking one better. Then rest. He sends demonic bolts, so just spread out, boys. No one please stand very close to each other. Oh, he might kill our summons. Oh god, our girl down there just almost got destroyed by one hit with the demonic bolt. I don't like that. Dude, you are way too high damaging. Okay, we need to somehow make him more tanky because he's not tanky enough. I mean, the bow is probably the problem. I mean, he does the heal. He has that one. Would it be better? Tamely heals overhitting, so I mean, Tamely, he should be good. Oh, Portal, fight a way harder boss. Yeah, that one should be an easy. That one should literally be an easy fight for us, actually. Okay, we use ours to... More spell damage. More mana regen. Even more mana regen. That's huge. 4,000, but he heals. The amount of area effects and everything that we're having, the amount of summons we're having is actually nasty. Snapshot. Yeah, she has 1,500. Oh god, chat, because he's like, look at that. He's having so many buff bots that everyone else look at, like they're having so much bonus because for every robot he summons, they get 15% of what he has, and he has 1,000. He summoned like an army of robots. Oh no, the double dragon that dies after 30 seconds. Oh no, 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 no. I don't know if this is now good or bad, chat, or if we're just gonna get completely destroyed here. I do not know. Yeah, this is either the end or not. So you can't kill these dragons. They are literally just meant to be endured. Because they die after 30 seconds. Well, a relic, heal 50 frost. No, can't do that. Gain 20% attack speed, gain 500 shield. I mean, technically we do 50 frost per frost on the enemy for every 4 seconds, and all enemies start with 15 frost. So technically, like, we just do more damage passively. And now comes the actual dragon, and we need to make him harder as well. If we lose against him, we're done. He's the better tank, I hope. We'll see. Okay, I think we should spend everything. Like, there's no holding back now. Makes the tanks tankier. More life HP. More spell power. He's going to summon an army of everything. You see that fire breath from the dragon almost knocked him silly. Twice. And we don't have the crazy amount of healing to out-heal this. That's the problem with the dinosaurs. So we have this dinosaur here who has like an amazing, he has like 6k HP, I think. Oh shit, the summons are going crazy, chat. Snapshot. We have like 1,000 bonus. Okay. That's another 60% bonus HP. Beware against 15% spell power per summon on the battlefield. Oh, no. That's illegal. And we could double copy the defense, so we get more defense. Third fragment. Ooh. Skytax, thank you for the 8 months of support. Skytax, so good to see you there, brother. Okay, she comes on the right, he comes on the left, so that both are essentially able to help with area damage on all the summons. So that's the plan. So they work with area damage on the summons, right? Make him 6 as well. There's more mana regen. That's good. Now we get to see, do we want someone to get spell damage per summon? That would be really good on him. Just straight up get spell power per summon. Because then, like, the more summons there are, the more spell power he gives. Vice versa. It's actually the crazy part. So instead of giving him, like, the passives of everyone else, it'd be more spell power. Then she would get the passives of everyone else. Oh. The stabby one. Yeah. The summons are coming, and then the hands are actually attacking the summons. That's interesting. So the hands are not attacking my heroes, they're attacking the summons. And the summons are being passively healed by everyone. He keeps summoning summons. Look at that. He's at 2,000 attack power already, guys. But he shares his attack power over his bot's percentile with everyone else. So the more summons he summons, the more attack power he gets. But the more summons he summons, the more attack power everyone else gets. Because then he gets more spell power. And then the spell power multiplicatively charges up the others. And then there's more. Look at the bonus. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, has been done. We got in. They got so much in. Oh, that was brilliant. Dinosaur at 10,000 damage dealt in the end. It was actually not that much. It's kind of sad. But the crazy part is just like how much more attack power they had in the end, right? Oh. I've done it, Sean. Here, summons have 105%, 18% attack power, 39 crit, 39 crit. Summons have attack speed 24%. All summons gain 90 damage and 0 attack speed. Also, that one was working. I need this. This is my victory for today. This is everything I wanted, Chan. We've beaten the ultimate difficulty, beaten the hardest challenge with the worst team that you could imagine it to do. Like, you know, let me post that in their Discord because we've done it. Here you go. Okay. No one can take this from me. I'm currently the world record holder, Chan. Now, for all the challenge, there's one challenge I wanted to do, and that was a really interesting one. It's called Megalodon. Team size is reduced by 2. Okay. So now we have a three-man team. Heroes can now equip 6 items. Instead of playing with 5 heroes, you only play with 3. And you've noticed how crazy that is. So how are we going to make like a good 3-man team now that can hold it? You know? I mean, Rune is the perfect tank to technically tank everything. And technically Rose is also the perfect one. We get 3 item rerolls, but we lose a lot of fires for it. Because you're like weaker, so my 3rd hero now needs to bang. You know, my 3rd hero needs to be absolutely insane damage dealer that can turn everything around. And it's not. It's bad. But being 6 items per hero can create quite some nastiness. I mean, he can be good, and he can heal quite nicely with his orbs as well. Yeah, these are horrible picks right now. Flynn does work, but Flynn's scaling is kind of ass. Because he doesn't have infinite scaling. Rinji also, none of them. Every 3 seconds, heal all summons for 100 HP. Here, 35% spell power. Straight up gain is nice. Don't actually have damage going on right now. Like, I mean, these are the initial fights. They're not meant to be lost. If you lose the initial fights, you're kind of like out. I don't know which difficulty this is on, though. So we're only playing with 3 people, right? But, the thing is, this is probably not impossible difficulty anymore. James gains critical strike chance. No, he also... He doesn't scale infinitely. Yes, we did. We did, Mote. We finished it. We officially have beaten the hardest challenge. It's quite nice. Makes me very happy. Bonus spell power on him. He's kind of nasty with bonus spell power. Like, you notice how crazy it was when we had all the items already on units, right? But now that we have essentially... Oh god, these 3 heroes are just horrible. Like, from all the choices I could have had, like, yikes. Oh wow, he just chunked some damage here, huh? Holy. Oh, he stacks nature orbs for every healing done. I never knew how that one actually worked. Now I understand. The more healing he does, the better it is. Okay. Every 5 seconds he gets a shield. That is insane on him. I mean, you can literally make him unkillable, but I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do this without another off tank, you know? So he would have to tank every single one in order for this to work. Right? And I'm not sure how that is supposed to work. Like right here, you would need some like fancy area damage spell to essentially get everyone killed, because like the heal is essentially useless now. We can't do this with a healer. That wouldn't work. Yeah, we finally destroyed impossible mode, but now we're doing the Megalodon challenge. I mean, here, in case you missed it, there's impossible. There's technically the flame bearer difficulty. Before every fight, one of your heroes gets designated to be the flame bearer. If the flame bearer dies, you lose an additional 40 flame. Transcended. You can now obtain 2 origins instead of 1. It says difficulty impossible, but this one is actually not impossible. But if we would go after the other impossible challenges, that is, all heroes gain the default passive of all other heroes and gain the effect of their default passive 3 times, but enemies gain HP, lifesteal, spellsteal, and attack speed. When? You notice there is a few difficulties that are meant to be impossible as well, but this is essentially the impossible difficulty. They're also kind of not meant to be impossible, right? Because this one says impossible whenever you receive an heirloom or recipe at another copy of it, so I think it's just in the impossible difficulty. You can now obtain 2 origins instead of 1, as though that one is crazy. And try that one out, see how it feels. What's Omnicrit? Well, so if you don't know what anything is, you just pull up the glossary and it tells you everything. And Omnicrit, Omnicrit, ethereal damage, spell damage, and the hero's active ability, including heals, shields, and the stat buff, can now critical strike. The chance to proc an Omnicrit is based on critical strike chance, and its effectiveness is based on critical strike damage. Example, if an Omnicrit procs on an active ability, that gives a buff of 15% attack speed. If the hero has 200 critical strike damage, the buff will now be 30% attack speed. Yeah. I mean, imagine having a game that actually gives you all the info, huh? But that one is great. Juicy Mango gives you essentially continuously just an additional thing. Okay, we can get 2 origins. That means I need to pick up origin 1 and then origin 2 straight away. Spell crit. No, it's not spell crit. It's Omnicrit. There is spell crit. There's spell crit, normal crit, and then there's Omnicrit. Omnicrit is everything crit. Everything. Everything. I like Exim. I used to hate him. Now I like him. Spell power, mana regen. Wait, he did not scale with spell power, right? No, he just scaled with mana regen. Defense. His jam. Using 2 origins is just so funny. Think about it, guys. Origins is the thing you get in the top left corner that passively buffs your whole team, right? And 2 origins means I could have had 2 of these dinosaurs. But you notice what it took to beat the impossible difficulty, right? There was something that's just not done again. He does more damage per shock on the enemy, but we don't have any shock on the enemy. He also does it's more life with shock on the enemy, but he doesn't have more shock on the enemy. Azura is really good. Both are nice, but both don't work. Oh, that is more HP, more stacks, more defense. We're definitely going to keep him. Double cast is so useless on him. Definitely going to keep him. He has 12 mana regen now. It means he's continuously going to be shielding himself. Nice. He shields, and then he shields, and then he shields, and he shields. Our hero choices are horrible. Not the good kind of horrible. However, something can be the good kind of horrible. I need that one. And more HP would be good. Thank you. So with this one here on him, he's actually at 12 mana, so he gets another 4 mana regen plus. Kind of funny. He's now officially our super main tank. Yeah. Because he has the mana regen to give him self shield and then he gives himself shield and then a shield on top of that and more shield. And the thing is his HP is depleted before the shield, but he can stack shields, and the more shields he does, whenever mana regen generates mana, he gets more shields until he has like 45% more shield received up to that, right? So he can get more shield, but then he can get more shield, and then he can get more shield, and the more shield he gets, the more shield he gets. So if we have a chance to give him more shield, then we're fire, right? So this would be the shock helmet now, and the shock helmet would technically synergize with our friend here, freaking Zanmar, who gets more damage the more shock is on the opponent. But that would literally need me to like actually keep Zanmar. Seems like so extra steps to make this work. So whenever one of my dudes receives damage, then we, you know, we have a chance to shock, but then we have a chance to shock. We fight a mimic. Doesn't matter what we do here. The mimic will attack us. I'm still not wasting my trophies here. He's so gonna die to that mimic. He has the super shield now. Come on, do the explosion. That's what I'm saying with we don't have like the damage to do this. This is like a horrible team. Even if we get like 2 origins, you're kind of like, what for? Especially when the origins are useless. Useless, I tell you. Every 3 seconds, the team heals. That's more healing received into overheals. Or skeleton shielding better. Yeah, I'm not vibing this team. But it's like the moment where you're like, yep, not vibing this team, remake. Because you just don't see how you're supposed to win. I mean, with the summoning team, I had the same feeling, but the summoning team at least had a hand and a foot. I mean, here just everything dies, right? Or we're literally not even good. Everything is just sad. Neither do we have damage, nor do we have defense, nor like, you know, we just get pummeled. Is this better than Slay the Spire? So the big difference to Slay the Spire is that this is an auto battler. Slay the Spire is a card game. If you like card games, do a card game. But you have Ascension. Ascension is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 difficulties. So that's 5 difficulties. Let's say you take 2 runs to beat this, 2 to 3 runs respectively. That's already around like 5, 6, 7, 8 hours of game time. Even more because you're probably not going to beat Flame Master that easy. And you have an endless mode where you can literally play an endless mode. And you have a plethora of challenges. I mean, for me, the impossible mode now took me a total of, I think it took 10 hours to beat this. So right now, out of this game, I have gotten 20 hours of fun. And the game cost $18. And I have not even beaten everything. So again, I have 20 hours in. I've not touched the endless mode. I haven't beaten every single challenge. So we're literally perfectly fine, perfectly available, right? Everything makes sense. Like the game is just having still so much more to offer. So I could easily put another 20 hours in. So 40 hours for $18. And that is considering that you don't just get stuck with the endless mode. I don't even know what the endless mode is, to be honest. Well, we can check this out. What is the endless mode? I guess one frustration with the endless mode would be if you just don't get a good starting team. And then you're kind of like, oh man, this stinks. For Zots, Jachi. Then min-maxing nodes. Isn't min-maxing nodes OP in the endless mode? Technically. Because now we would be stacking up bonus trophies. So if we actually manage to get to the point where we get the bonus trophies, then we would be endlessly getting bonus trophies. That's Azura. Azura would also work with shock. So we have Jiachi for shock and Azura for shock. That's great. More max HP. Mana regen and spell power. See how the endless mode plays out. So these two are absolutely damaged monsters. single target damage monsters, though. That's a little bit the problem, because they're not going to be able to beat a backline. Dagon would be horrible as an off tank here right now, so we take Chris for the bonus healing. More spell power, start of the fight. Just fire. Right now that goes to Chris because Chris needs to heal. And the more spell power he has, the more heal he does. Now again, we're not allowed to use our nodes because we need to stack this up. Oh, you're horrible. We take Zico as an off tank, but we want to replace him as soon as possible. Let's get more spell regen and spell power. Defense item would be good. Thank you very much for him. Fire. Enchantment. Already our good stuff. Then we take all heroes gain 3 spell power max mana on the hero with the highest max mana. Every 4 seconds, the 2 heroes with the most shield receive shield equal to 8% total mana regen. I mean, that one has worked out the last time as we actually used it, because also we have someone that makes shields on himself, right? We have him that makes shields on himself, so technically he would be able to shield even harder. Oh, this is going to go very bad. I didn't see us winning this one, but for some reason we actually did it. I mean, it's only Flame Master difficulty, so keep that in mind. The warrior gains 50 max HP. Yep, that one is good. Good. That's a good little boost for max HP, and then bonus defense stack. Let's go buy things. And here we could buy another shield. That would be nice. That's another spell power stack, actually. That's a huge spell power boost, to be honest. That's also a permanent summon spell power boost. This item no longer gains stats in the Endless Act. So every victory, this item gains permanently 6 spell power, but that doesn't work in the Endless Act. Obviously, because it would be OP if it would count on the Endless Act. We buy this, and then. Why would we make things harder? I don't understand that, because we're in the Endless Act. So what happens, you know, how are we going to make things harder? We are already endlessing, you know? Firm Impossible, yeah, I don't know how we pulled that one off. I mean, the team we built there was crazy. Okay, this is working more than nice. Cast gains attack speed. We don't need bonus attack speed. Actually, it could work on Zots, because the more attack speed he has, the better it is. So we might actually use this one on him. Okay, we're finally getting in the position where... Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Overflow. Appreciate it. Happy you're blessing us for our victory. Thank you very much, Overflow. Hope you're doing well. Oh, this is going to be crazy greedy to not spend my trophies. Again, we're not spending the trophies, chat, because we don't care about losing a bit of flame. What we will care about is not getting the max out of the min-maxing nodes. I'm also still playing as if we're in impossible difficulty, which we're not. We're just literally in Flame Master, and the difference is so different. Whenever mana generates mana, deals ethereal damage. No. Every 4 seconds, cast hail spikes around them, dealing 30 damage per frost. Nah. I don't know if this is kind of like... Oh, every 2 attacks gets 1 mana to gain 2 mana. Gets chance per spell power. No, that's more mana regen. Not bad. That would essentially allow him to just perma-cast like a crazy madman. Because he can, every 2 attacks, the wearer has 1% chance per spell power to gain 2 mana regen, stacks 8 times. So he already starts with like 70% plus and 28% plus. So he starts with a huge amount of bonus. But we could reroll a passive. We don't have that yet. So we just recruit a hero that we don't need. That's not true. We wanted to replace our tank here. Right? Would technically replace our tank with a bear. Oh, we need to stop being greedy, Chad. Because being greedy is not good right now. And we need a different hero. Defense. We need more mana regen. We don't need spell power. We need mana regen. Attack speed and spell power is actually nice because that one can go on him. He gets down. I forget to turn his items off. Like a relic, and we're getting all heroes gain per each summon. The shield's the lowest HP hero for 180 every 4 seconds. All heroes gain attack speed for every 100 gold you have. Yes. Now we're just refused to go to the shop anymore and just use it all. Okay, if I can't beat him without leveling up, then we suck. I said what I said. Oh, we actually should level 2 this. Even though I really don't want to. Level 2 that. Oh, he gets more spell power the more shield he has, but spell power doesn't scale him. Does he have like just a bajillion shield, guys? Does our friend here just have an official bajillion shield and he can't lose it anymore? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's bullshit. He's yeah, that's bullshit. We got this. 3% live. Okay, we could go to Aslo, but then we just have to add Frost to this. Aslo is just insane. I mean, I haven't leveled up everyone intentionally, so that's the thing. Still have a chance. Spend 100 gold to heal. And now at the campfire I can get relics. That seems good in the endless mode to get more relics. And we still don't know what the endless mode is because I assume that we just keep playing after we're done. But I literally don't know. Right? What is the endless mode? Which also brings you to the main question. Why are all our units just literally ass, Chan? He's so much more useful than anyone else I had before. Right? Even without the supportive stuff, without supportive units that make him stronger, he just still just goes places and destroys things and just, you know? Oh, whenever he casts, he gets more shield received. Here, Chan. That's here now. Every time the wearer gets shield, max mana is increased by 1, and the wearer gains 30% shield received. So he can just shield more. We research to get another relic. Here, it shields the hero with most shield for 120 every 3 seconds. If no heroes have a shield, it shields the lowest HP hero instead. Yes. Yes. Proceed. I mean, finally we can level up some things, which I really don't want to do because, again, I kind of like don't really know if I want to keep these lads here, right? I mean, this I want to keep, that's for sure. Can't use more. Like, hard to keep everything in check here. Why are you throwing at him? You're supposed to throw at this guy. But it says closest, so he kind of like just missed his target by a little bit. Oh, everything is just dying. Come on, you can do this. You're the chosen one. They can't kill him. He's unkillable. Look at him. What a terrible team, Chad. Technically, I can still exchange everyone, so we're not stuck with anything. You know, everything is still kind of interchangeable. Just as long as I don't spend my trophies on the wrong champions, you know. I'll destroy that to get another wand. Yep. These are some of the strongest. I need to buy new champions there. So it gains another 70% spell power plus, Chad. We're making him now the new nesty. Making him now the new nesty dude to just delete everything. The plan. Wanted to keep him, that's for sure. I'm gonna keep him as well. Okay. Oh, we're so dead. He's just like deleted the first one. Oh, Karen, thank you for the 20 months of support. Karen, good to see you there. Welcome to the Knights of the Round Stable. I guess this one we could try to beat. That's an interesting one. So the challenge, the endless Flame Master. We just want to see how endless actually plays out. You know, what does endless even mean in the endless console thing? And we did beat the impossible challenge, so that's really happy for me. But I kind of want to see where the endless mode also takes us. And then what other games we're going to be planning today? Okay, which one this time? I mean, the healer seems kind of good if you take him. We could also start with Joanne again. I have to say, after playing that, when all heroes survive a fight, you gain 60% more gold. Yep, cool. So after playing this summoner team, I'm eager to make another summoner team. Kinda. Oh god, it's the worst team possible, chat. We're starting with 3 supporters. Let's start the journey off with 3 supporters, because what could possibly go wrong? I should give these items to him. I just like my good old Zog. Who needs tanks anyways when he can pull supporters off his booty? That's Exim. Every 5 seconds receives a shield equal to 100% defense. Yep, that's good. Okay, we need to kill the things on top. The other stuff doesn't really matter. Just these things that are annoying. And an off tank now. Well, Jalen is like kind of like a stupid off tank because he casts a shielding orb, giving a shield to all heroes and increasing their attack damage by 1% of their shield. So he continuously just keeps shielding things, okay? He just poops out shields. And then he poops out more shields, and then more shields, and then more shields. He's a bit weird. That's also why he needs spell power and defense to kind of work. Otherwise, he doesn't really work. If he gets then shield in terms of his defense, then he gets more shield, right? He just sits there, and then he casts shields, and then he casts more shields, and then he casts more shields. Plenty weird. I know Overflow. Still not sure what to think about the game. Oh, once cast gains 12 spell power. That one I want somewhere else. I remember when I said I want to make like a summoner team, and now we're kind of stuck with I don't know what this is. Like, Oh. What's this? That's the mana regen ring. I like that. That's the double regen ring. Whenever regen regens, then regen can regen again, and then super regen. Since he stays. Oh god, bunch of useless abilities. Yes, and that thing in the back line, I don't know where he's taking his damage from, but dude, he's just like for some reason he's always outputting like he's a freaking crazy. You got there and got a weapons. I heard. Minus attack speed on someone. Oh, that's the heal. The heal is out, Chan. Take a relic. All heroes gain attack damage for every 50 gold you have. See, if you stop spending gold now, right? That means that in the long run, your team will just be broken. So what are they gonna do? Right? Enchant 2 good items. And then every 5 seconds deal spell damage, or all heroes gain 3 spell power per max mana. All heroes gain 2 attack damage per max mana on hero with the highest max mana. Nah. So max mana, spell damage. We'll change that like very soon already. I can't see that staying at all. Wherever tiny fluff ball here is now our leader sheep. Spell power and defense. Max HP. Max HP gets made into the max HP heal amulet, and he gets even more spell power and defense, right? Because that's again what scales him. More spell power defense, more spell power defense, more spell power defense, more spell power defense. Have I said spell power and defense yet? Like now you notice also the huge difference in like trophies, because we're essentially like last time at this point we had like 50 plus trophies, right? Right now I have 4 trophies. Sadness, right? Freaking sadness. 4 trophies. Why even bother? Okay, this one was nice. When they receive damage from any source, they gain 1 defense and 5 shield. That's crazy because it just keeps scaling and it doesn't stop. Go back. I don't want to recruit a hero. None of these heroes though. No, it's like recruit a hero, but what if all these heroes are horrible? And I don't want that hero. So we get the shield. Now he's essentially has infinite defense gain, Chad, which leads to infinite shield gain. Yeah. You heard right. All heroes gain spell power equal to bonus max HP. If I have an infinite max HP scaling, that's insane. Because you can actually do that. There's a way to infinite max HP gain, kind of. So if I double enchant things, is that greedy, Chad? Oh no, it's the Hydra. That was greedy. Okay, because the Hydra always targets the lowest HP hero. So that's 1000, that's 900. He's actually going to get targeted. That means he needs also know if I give him that wouldn't work. I'm gonna get targeted. We need to boost him up. Okay, that's useless. Okay, he has a lot of defense now, Chan. But potentially he will just die and then it's over. I mean, it's good like that he has like so much defense, so much shielding, so much everything. Look at him. He's refusing to die now. Oh, what a tiny meanie, honestly. Jesus. Yep. He was like, you know what? Oh yeah, that's Aslo. Chat, we have Aslo. Okay, things are in the uptick. I need a bonus action at the campfire because of this is endless mode. I just need more campfire actions. And every 3 seconds gains a shield equal how far they are away. No. Every 2 attacks, the warrior has even more chance to. Yeah, that one is the super mana gain stuff. So more mana regain is more mana regain compared with that. But if I now put Aslo in instead of, well, that would be instead of the healer actually. I mean, technically you want Aslo instead of Zog, which would lose us the shielding ability. That would be rough. 3 campfire actions, I need that. Aslo instead of Zog. The problem is rather how everyone is kind of like positioned here. He's going to shoot these 2 at the same time. He can have aggro from these and he can have aggro from that. We're going to make him level 3. So he doesn't die that easy. Him level 2. And we're going to move that healing thing over to him for more spell power. Because he has now, whenever he heals, bonus spell power. But if I put that over to him, that would be nice. She died. Not a surprise. There's literally what was going to happen. Like, I was not seeing this. See how he's now going places, chat? How he's dishing out? Deleting Timmy's and Jimmy's left, right, and center. Game support controller. Not that I'm aware of. More spell power and defense. That's him. Only spell power and defense. Minimal HP. And next time I'm gonna like be scaling everything up. You try to kill my little defense guy. I mean, look at his shield. As long as he doesn't get like one hit, he just continues existing. She can heal herself. Oh, here. That's the Regen ring. The Regen ring is a meanie. Because now every 4 attacks gains 1 mana regen. Every 3 attacks he gets 40. He gets more mana regen. And then he has whenever mana regen regenerates mana, he regenerates mana. And the more attacks he actually does, the more bonus damage he do, you know? Make it look really easy. Well, that's because we've been, you know, putting way too much time into this already. We rest. Then we enchant the ring. Then we rest again. And we take the heal for now to just heal our things. And when we're changing our Argent too much, then we rest. And all heroes gain healing received for every mana regen on all heroes. Caps at 250 healing received. Additionally, when a hero overheals, the extra is converted into a shield. That works really well considering that our dude, who is essentially shielding the whole time, if he would get now healed, he would get even more shields. Right? Okay, that was maybe a bit too much, too good. Chance to every fight, 1 hero starts with -3 mana permanent buff. Or a 40% chance because all heroes last. Yeah, sure. You win the game. That's crazy buff. We don't want to spend money. Because if I spend money, make this one harder. can go. Then my team loses attack damage. I don't know why I want the attack damage on the team. I don't actually. Oh, this is bad. Made the mistake of making this fight harder. Even though I didn't have to. I might have overestimated my damage output or underestimated their damage output. It's okay though. We don't mind. Let's try to get a good item. I don't know if this is good. They're all horrible. More shield received. I mean, more shield received on him would be just insane. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Magic steal, so she steals some magic too. Okay, she needs to be here for that. He needs to be here for all of these. He needs to be here for these guys. See where that goes. I mean, technically my frost dude, like as you can see, he just wrecks everything, right? So he is that nasty. Like, you never want to believe how nasty he actually is, but once he starts, he doesn't stop. That's why I wanted him over the other guys, because he just literally goes places. He doesn't just like knows no chill. Power. Mana regen. Oh, and pick a relic. Shields, the lowest hero. Yeah. Perfection. Man, that dude is getting like into the nasty category. So she freezes, then he gets 5% more damage for every freeze on. So the more freeze are on people, the more 5% more damage he deals. So my job is essentially to put as many freezes as possible on people, because then he essentially gets like continuously just stronger. If he's then able to just throw out his frost balls like there's no tomorrow, that's where the damage comes from. Attacks have a 20% chance to gain defense. No. Enough defense already. We need some just like remotely useful items. Oh, here. Receives damage from any source. They gain 9 max HP and receive heal for the same amount. Works nicely. Just like slowly gets bigger. Swap passives. I need this heal passive over on... No, I didn't want to... I don't want to reroll passive. No, I didn't want to reroll passive. No, that wasn't... I wanted to swap passives. Oh no. Mistakes were made. No. Mistakes were made. I spent just minimal amounts of money. Not much. Because less gold, less attack speed in my case. Would have made him harder already. Not sure if that would have been it. Destroy that first. Could you please stop attacking the red thingies? Yeah. That's one mistake I've made before already, that we just get to the point where he just decides that attacking the red thingies is exactly what he should do. With the amount of damage you're alone wasting for that, you need to literally put him like somewhere completely different to make that work. Okay, I'll be quickly right back. Give me a short second, guys, and then we'll continue with more shenanigans today. We're there. Okay. John. Let's turn YouTube off. Thank you, YouTube. That was the impossible